Most evenings looked the same. Phone in one hand, Netflix on, and multitasking by scrolling on my phone until I didn't know why I started. It wasn't bad, but everything felt a little bit flat. I gave myself a challenge. No screens for 7 days after working hours. Just me and real life again. And the key thing is to keep moving. I hit Dubai Canal. The only reason I've stopped is just to catch this view. I rode all the way to Jumeirah Beach Track, ended up at Dubai Offshore Sailing Club and treated myself to some fresh orange juice. And for the first time in a while, I felt like I was back in my body. No scrolling, just sunshine and a slightly confused cat I made friends with. And that cat made me realise I needed more animals in my life. Side note, my gorgeous dog Dottie is still in the UK with my mum and won't arrive until January. Anyway, back to the present. With animals in mind, on day 2, I walked into this pet shop on the canal, who actually, for 40 dirhams, let you borrow a dog for a half an hour's walk. So, before I knew it, I wasn't watching another TV show because I got myself a dog. How cute, everybody. Meet Cookie. Now, Cookie took some persuading to actually walk, but we got there in the end. No phone, no notifications, just a gorgeous little animal, an increase in my step count, and some pretty cool views.
You're such a good girl, Cookie.
Just being present did the trick. Now back home, I slowed down. I took on the role of chief plant waterer, and instead of refreshing my newsfeed, I gave them a little refresh instead. I was back journaling again, and even managed to get my nose stuck into a book. Later on in the week, I headed to Al Sakal Avenue, a cultural district in Al Quoz that began in 2008 as warehouses, and is now home to over 70 galleries, creative studios, and community spaces. I didn't have my phone buried in my hand. I had space to wander. And I randomly fell upon this place. And a very kind guy showed me around a recovery bed thingy for very fit people to recover, so I can give that a miss. Infrared saunas and a very cool bed.
It has different wavelength frequency, it gives different benefit, like for stress, collagen production.
Really?
Yeah, for skin, hair growth, and for overall wellness.
That very kind man let me have a go. That was unexpected, and I feel amazing. All I've done is lie on a bed with apparently magnetic fields and infrared, and honestly, I felt my back just loosening. I feel so relaxed, and obviously I'm going to look 10 years younger now. I've had collagen rejuvenation. Anyway, obviously I've been talked into getting a package, so I'm going to be ice plunging on a regular basis and lying under infrared lights. So watch this space. I'd be like the bionic woman. Then I stepped into the magical world that is cave. a place that not only does great food, but also supports charities by selling handmade goods, and you can even get a custom bike made. And as I sat enjoying my food, dates, rocket, apple, walnuts, cheese, like a feta cheese, cucumber, oh my gosh, it's amazing. It is at this point I would whip out my phone for company, but instead I just sat and soaked it all in, and there's a wonderful, calming atmosphere you can find here at Cave. Thanks to a lovely member of staff at Cave who offered me a colouring book when I explained I'm doing a week without screens, it transported me back to lockdown when I spent hours doing a bit of mindful colouring. I spent that evening colouring. I'm still having issues staying in those damn lines. But you know what? Stillness isn't empty. It is full of things I've been too distracted to feel. The weekend was here. I found myself at Snoopy Island in Fujairah. No phone, just sea. I got to work, inflated my paddleboard. I looked like an absolute pro. Until I got into the water. Right, so after that I decided to stick with snorkeling. Schools of fish, swaying corals, and a single lone turtle. Honestly, the water reset my mind faster than any app could. What better way to end my day than swinging like a kid? I did it. Day 7, a complete week without watching TV, looking at my phone after working hours, and I feel honestly fantastic. It's been transformational, and this week has made me realise that I can create time. My evenings seem to last longer. It was because I chose intentionally what I wanted to do. I'm still journaling, I'm still colouring, by the way. All in all, it has been an amazing test, and something actually which I am certainly going to take forward with me. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's inspired you, and I would love you to also take up that challenge and give it a go for 7 days. And I guarantee you, just like I'm going to be doing, it is going to make a difference for much longer than 7 days. And I will catch you, as always, on the next one.